Welcome to our senior exercise series. I'm Markesha and this is 60 Plus Strong. Today we are going to do a cardio based session. So we're going to get the body moving, get the heart pumping, get you warm. All you'll need is a chair for the end of the session to do some stretches. So I'll get you to come into standing position and we'll get started. So we're going to come up into our nice postural position, tucking our core in. So in between those hip bones, pulling it in nice and tight. Bottom tucks under slightly and that's our core area. Everything will pull up. Just relax through the knees and let's come into a little march, please. So I get you to pull your arms up into a 90-degree position. So we're taking it into a little march just to start. Nice and slow, nice and gently as we warm up today. Please remember if there are any exercises that we do that don't suit you, to please leave them out. If you need to take a break at any point in time, also please do. So just going to keep it nice and tight through that core. And bring your arms a little bit more movement through, so just rock that out. I'm just going to get you to bring a heel tap through now, please. So we tap a heel out in front. Just let those arms swing through a little more now. So nice and flowing movements through the arms. So letting the body keep as much of a natural movement as we can. And march back through, please. Now we're going to come into your box step. So keeping that tight through core again, we're taking your right, left step out. So we step out, out, in, out, out, in. So stepping it out. Now as we go through, different paces for everyone. If you're a beginner and we're just wanting to take it slow, take it very slow. If you've been coming and doing our classes for a while, you can make those movements a little bit bigger and a little bit quicker. So go within your pace. We're all very different. Keep a focus on your nice deep breathing, especially with our cardio sessions. And let's bring back to march. We'll take out your left, right. So tight again through core, out, out, in. Back through. Now we're going to keep it nice and tight through that core, and please bring a knee tap up. So just going to tap the hand onto your knee. Again, nice focus on your breathing. March back through. Nice deep breathing again. Keep it tucked through the core. Let's come into the side to side. I'm just going to get you to swing your arms in an alternating bicep curl. Again, it's a nice natural movement if we can. So the more we can keep those natural movements through your body, the better. If you're finding yourself when you go for a walk with your hands in your pocket behind your back, take them out and let them move nice and freely. I'm just going to get you to move yourselves over into your space, and we're going to come into a double step. Double step doesn't suit, please stay with your single step. Over to the side, over to the side. So 2 steps over. Again, depending on your space, stepping it out as far as you can. If you've got a smaller space, you're going to have small steps. If you've got a bigger space, try and step those legs out. So the more width we get through that step, the better your hips and legs are moving. So something to be mindful of over time. And back to side. So keeping it tight through the core. Let's bring a heel tap up, please. And march back through. Now I'm just going to get you to move to the back of your space, and we're going to take some forwards and backwards marching through. Now please stay on the spot if you're not comfortable traveling it. If we are, step through in front, so just nice gentle stepping out, walking back. So marching it through. So lifting those knees a little bit to bring it into a march. Keep your head up, keep your posture up nice and tall. And march back through. Now with your march this time, make it a little bit bigger. So push your feet through the floor. Now we're going to be mindful when we're doing this. If you're on a hard surface, make sure you've got some shoes on, or just be careful with the feet. So we're going to march through. As we come through now, let's make that force a little bit bigger coming down through your feet. So it's more like a stomp now for me. Now with this stomp, again, let's go forwards and backwards. So a big stomp. So we have a little bend through the knees as we're forwards and backwards. Again, keep check of your breathing. Nice deep breathing, nice big deep breaths. And back to march. So let's just ease that out a little bit for me, please, tucking through the core, and heel tap through in front. And toes are back. Some toe tap back behind. Let those arms swing through. March back through. All right, keeping tight through that core. Now we're going to stay with a march, or you can bring it into a bit of a stomp more through. Now we're going to take your box steps. So keeping tight through the core. First step is coming out, right, left. So you can keep it up tall, or if you wanted to challenge it and increase the intensity a little bit, down, down, up, up. So as you step out, bend your front leg, out, out, up, up. Breathe. Out, out, Exhale up. I'm going to come back to your march through left, right. So again, you start with the body up tall, left, right to increase it. Bring it down, 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 up, up. So we bend through those knees. Again, really deep breathing. And march that through. Nice deep breathing. Now just going to keep it tucked through the core, out to the side, and let's swing those arms over to the side, please. Bring the focus in on some nice deep breaths. Let's take a toe tap behind, please. As we keep it up, back to a smaller swing through the arm, and take that heel through in front. Get those arms rotating through the body. Back to your side to side, and heel coming back up, please. And march through. Now we're going to take a nice deep breath. I'll get you to go grab yourselves a little drink, please. When you come back to your march through, and we'll do a little bit more today. So see you soon. And we're back to our little march. So again, keep your focus on your breathing, keep the core tucked in nice and tight. Taking a break whenever you're needing to. With this march, I'm going to come back, I'm going to start straight into moving it forwards and backwards. Again, stay on the spot if you're not comfortable, and increase it to the level that you're at today. So if you're wanting to go slow, take it slow. If you want to stomp through, increase it, stomp through. Again, being mindful of the flooring you're on. You may have slightly sore feet if you're stomping too hard through. So for the next couple of days you've got sore feet, you're going to know why. So just take it nice and gently if needing to. Marching through. Coming back into spot. Please bring that forceful step through. So really push through your feet. Pump those arms. We're going to come back to box step. So again, we've got the option of keeping it up higher or drop down low. Tucking through core, right, left step, out, 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 in, down, down, up, up. So find your spot today. Increase when you're ready. And focus on that breathing. and marching through. You're going to come in your left, right, again staying up or drop down, down, up, up to you, out, out, up, up. And marching through. So we're going to keep that march through a little bit tighter, and I'm going to get you to stay in a march or bring a little jog on the spot, please. Now, two options again. We're going to travel this forwards and backwards, so you can stay on the spot. You can take it back down to your march. I'm going to come back and we're going to bring it forwards and backwards. So just know where your level's at, dropping it back at any point in time. Marching through. So drop it down. Now keeping tight through the core, we're going to take the same arm and leg out to the side, back together. So alternate, step it, arm out. So stepping it out. Keeping your core tight. So just bring that body back down slowly through, keeping it moving. Focus on your breathing. And back to the march, please. Nice deep breath. Move yourselves over to the side for me. We're coming back to your double step now. So again, staying with a single step, tight through, 2 over. Now you have the choice to keep a single step or staying down. Alternate the arms through or pump both up. So to increase the intensity, double up those arms. Stepping it out a little bit further if you can. I'm going to bring a grapevine step in now, so you can stay with that double step and or cross it behind, step, cross behind, back together. So there's a few levels we'll have through this next little exercise series. So stay at what suits. As you come back, inside leg, heel to bottom, or leave that heel out. That is up to you. If at any point you need to come back to side, please do. Pick those feet up in the middle, step it up, heel. Now I'm just going to let my arms go. Now as we come back through, you're going to stay with that step or come back and skip through in the middle. So step up, so you can either stay with a crisscross step or jump through. So depending on what level you're at, for some people jumping is out of the question. So just know your limitations and restrictions. Small step jump. to your side to side with that side to side. Arms coming out. Now really bring a focus into your breathing. Let's slow it back down. Heart rate is going up. So just bring it back down. Now, shake through those arms a little bit, back to side, and let's make it a little bit bigger. As we've got that breath back, you're gonna bring it back up again. So side to sides, tight through. As you progress, wider step for me. So we have a slight bend through the knee, really working through those legs. Core is tight, and swinging your arms. And again, let's go heel up to bottom, please. And bring an awkward little march back in there. So bring our march through, please. You're gonna come back to that box step, and we are again going to take the big step down if we can. Tight through the core, right, left again. Out, out, in, down, down, up. Again, staying up if you're needing to just bring it back down a little bit. Keep your body moving, we're nearly there. Focus on your breathing. Little smile on your face. Out, out, in. Marching through, let's go left, right, out, out, in, down, down, up. And let's march that through. Now we're going to come back to stomp through, please. So pushing those feet through. Deep breathing, guys. Okay, so we're nearly there. So we're gonna come back to the little jogs in and out. You can either stay stomping on the ground, or we bring you a little jog. So if you're wanting to stay with a little jog, please do. If you're wanting to stomp forwards and backwards, please do. So gonna take it back. I like to go back before I go forwards. Tuck it through, guys, let's bring it through. Little jogs forwards and backwards. Using the space that you've got, maybe a few small steps. You may be able to go a little bit further forward than I am. So just nice and gently forwards and backwards, use your space. Focus on that breathing. And let's just march through. Now before we go grab a drink, just bring it back to little march through, please. And I will just get you to now slowly walk it forward, drop your arms, let them hang. Nice deep breathing. Back to middle, please, tight through the core. Let's take arm and leg out to the side. Just focus on that breathing, slow it down. Same arm and leg out, toe tap out. And march back through for me, tight through the core, heel tap through in front. And we just swing those arms, so really slow it down, nice flowing arms through, bit of a figure 8 movement through those arms. And let's take your toe, tap back, again keep the arms flowing. And march it through, keeping tight through the core, opposite arm, opposite leg. Okay, march through, shake through those legs, shake through the arms. I'll get you to grab yourselves a little drink. We'll bring our chairs out, come down into seated position, and we'll take a stretch for today. Okay, so we're coming back down onto your chairs. As always, postural position, so shoulders, hips, knees, feet directly underneath. So I talk to people in my class to be really mindful of it. So if you find that you're sitting yourselves and your knees are coming in, your glutes are not working. So be really mindful to switch it out, checking the positioning of your body through from the hips to knees to feet. So your glutes and everything's staying aligned. Keeping tight through that core, please, keeping your body up, and we're just going to relax through the chest, back is off. Coming in for a hip stretch first up today, we're going to bring a heel in if we have the hip replacements or any issues with the hips. Heel in, knee out, and we drop through. If we have the mobility to bring your foot up, please do, holding onto ankle, press down onto your knee, and again, focus on your breathing, please. Release, foot down, deep breath, bringing that foot up or drop the leg in. Pressure down onto those knees. Again, really focus on your breathing, just bringing it back down again. Release, feet out, tight through the core, 90 degrees please. Hands are on your inner thigh and we're going to press backwards. So pushing those knees back, making sure we have that 90-degree position through. You're going to keep your core tight, chest up and your head up. So do not let your upper body flop or fold over. We're wanting it to keep it switched on. Take a deep breath, please, bring it in. Now we're going to come into standing position next, please, for your hip flexor stretch. We'll bring that leg up into a 90-degree position. We can hold on to chair, bring a single arm up. To increase it, we bring the arm up. Being mindful with this one again, we're tucking that bottom under. So we are flat through the front of your hip, and it's where we will feel the stretch through. Going to bring your arm back down, please. The leg that's in front is going to now come into your quad stretch. So bring your foot up behind, tucking through that core again. We're wanting your knees to stay together and body up tall as much as we can. Take a deep breath and let's press the foot back into your hand. I'm going to bring that in and shake it out. Step that behind, tuck through the core and bring your arm up and over to the side. And let's bring it back down, go to the other side, please. So we're going to keep that straight leg, 90 degrees stepping through, tight through. Bottom is under, arm coming up. Let's bring it down, please. Keeping it tight through the core, we're going to bring the foot up for your quad stretch. Shake that through, tight through, step behind, body's up nice and tall. and we'll bring an arm over. And then we'll release. Now get you to stay behind your chairs, please. I'll just come to the side for our hamstring stretch. We're tucking through core, postural position as always. Small step back, so toes aligned with heels. Pop your hands on your hips and push the hip backwards so your bottom will go backwards. Again, you tuck your core in, keep your chest up, press back on your front leg. So we're stretching down the back through the hamstring. Keeping tight through, and again, don't let that body flop and fold over. We're wanting to stretch your hamstring. Focus breathing and being mindful of keeping your postural position through, please. Now we're just going to take a deep breath. We're going to bring that up and we'll swap positions, so tight through. Hinging through with the bottom going backwards, so front leg is nice and straight. We're stretching down the back of your hamstring. Tight through core, chest is up, head is also up. Take a deep breath. So I'll get you to come in behind your chair so you can hold onto that chair, take your heel back behind, postural alignment through. So it's always a good thing to do is to go and stand in front of a mirror to do some of the exercises, some of your stretches, and seeing if we're able to hold that postural position, including the positioning of your feet. Tucking through, take your deep breath, bend that back knee. And bring it up together, stepping back. And again, heel is down on the back leg, tucking that through. Deep breath, bend the back knee slightly, please. And we'll bring up and shake through, please. Now I'm going to tuck through that core, bring an arm across, palm is in towards your body. And release, other side, arms across, palm is in towards the body. And relax. Linking the hands and arching them out. Bring the palms together, take the arms out to the side, please. Let's take a deep breath, bring those arms back down and we link. We're going to finish up with your nice deep breaths. So take those feet out wide. We're going to tuck through, take your arms out, and let's inhale down, exhale up, inhale down, exhale 2, inhale down, exhale 3, inhale down and exhale up 4. I'm going to shake through. Thank you for joining me with today's cardio session. I hope you've enjoyed it. We've hit just over 2,800 steps today. So it's a good way to get some of those steps into your day, get the body moving, lose a bit of weight in the process with that cardio, get the heart health working. So thank you for joining me again. We'd love to hear from you, how you like our session, what you'd like more of. Just drop a comment down below. Don't forget to subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you in our next session very shortly.